The good news just keeps coming for the Indiana Fever. Indiana improved its roster by adding defense and championship experience this offseason. In addition, the team also saw its players earn some recognition, with Caitlin Clark winning Time Athlete of the Year and Lexi Hall bagging the unrivaled title along with her Rose BC squad. It has been quite the offseason so far for Indiana, and on Monday it got even better. The Fever announced that they have been nominated for the Sports Team of the Year category in the Sports Business Awards by Sports Business Journal. We have been nominated for Sports Business Journal's Sports Team of the Year. The Fever wrote on Instagram, Indiana had an incredible 2024 season with Clark leading their rise, making history and helping the WNBA grow in popularity along the way. Aside from recording several of the most watched games on TV for the WNBA, the Fever also tallied a total home attendance of 340,715 fans, which is a single-season record for a WNBA team, according to the league. Indiana also led the WNBA in terms of attendance growth, recording a 319% increase. With that said, it certainly wasn't a surprise that the team was among the nominees for the incredible honor. Naturally, fans were excited about the nomination and quickly took to the comment section to celebrate. Earlier this offseason, the Indiana Fever made waves with a complex trade that sent shockwaves through the WNBA. The team traded for guard Sophie Cunningham as part of a three-team deal that sent the number 2 pick in 2020, Satau Sabali, to the Phoenix Mercury from the Dallas Wings, who received point guard Ty Harris and the rights to Micaiah, Kiki, Herbert Harrigan from Phoenix, and Nalissa Smith from the Fever. Cunningham immediately endeared herself to Fever fans by paying Clark the ultimate compliment and likening her to Taylor Swift. I told people upstairs I will be her Sabrina Carpenter any day to her Taylor Swift, Cunningham said at the time. I am so excited for this. I just think that she's a great human too. She's got a lot of pressure on her shoulders and a lot of eyes on her, and she just nails it so gracefully, and she's just a great human, so I'm just excited to be a part of something like that. As she prepares for her first season with the Fever in just a few months, Cunningham took to social media with a new post. On her Instagram story, she shared a photo of herself sitting poolside in a black swimsuit soaking up the sun. During the 2024 regular season, Cunningham averaged 8.4 points, 3.9 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal per game. She'll make her regular season debut with the Fever on May 17th when they face off against Caitlin Clark's nemesis Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. In her debut season as the Indiana Fever's number 1 overall pick, Caitlin Clark helped facilitate countless WNBA attendance and TV viewership records. Several WNBA franchises took advantage of Clark's draw in 2024, moving out of their typical arenas into bigger venues for matchups against the visiting Fever. On Wednesday, the Dallas Wings announced its decision to move a June 27 contest against the Fever to Dallas's American Airlines Center. The Wings usually play their home games at College Park Arena, which has a capacity of 7,000. The American Airlines Center has a capacity of 20,000. We are thrilled to bring WNBA basketball to American Airlines Center for the first time, Dallas Wings CEO Greg Bibb said in an announcement. Having the best women's basketball players on the planet playing in a world-class venue such as American Airlines Center is truly fitting. Hosting this game at AAC provides our athletes with the well-deserved opportunity to be showcased in front of a record home crowd. Playing our first game in our future home city of Dallas offers our fans not only a new and unique opportunity to experience the WNBA, but also enjoy a preview of what is to come. Clark isn't the only major draw for this regular season clash. The Wings currently hold the number 1 overall pick in the 2025 WNBA draft and are widely expected to select UConn basketball superstar Paige Buchers with their top pick. Earlier this month, the Atlanta Dream moved its May 22nd home opener against the Fever to Atlanta's State Farm Arena. On March 12th, it was announced that the Atlanta Dream's May 22nd WNBA season home opener game against the Indiana Fever was getting moved from the team's typical home arena, which only seats 3,500 people, to State Farm Arena, which seats 16,088. When explaining the reasoning behind this change, Dream majority owner Larry Gottesdiener said, "Due to a scheduling conflict at Gateway, we saw an opportunity to bring this exciting early season matchup to State Farm Arena, allowing even more fans to experience it." Despite Gottesdiener's words, the WNBA community was convinced that the move was because of the star power and ensuing audiences that Fever superstar Caitlin Clark provides. Therefore, the 23-year-old earned a new nickname among fans, the scheduling conflict. On March 19th, the Dallas Wings announced their June 27th game against Indiana will be held at American Airlines Center, allowing 13,000 more fans to attend the game. And as a result of yet another team moving to a bigger stadium to accommodate Clark and the Fever, fans are bringing Clark's new nickname back for another go-around. The Wings have moved their matchup against the Fever from College Park Center, 7,000 capacity, to American Airlines Center, 20,000 capacity. The Dallas Wings, who have the #1 overall pick in next month's WNBA draft, will play their June 27th game against 2024 top pick Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever at the home of the NBA's Dallas Mavericks. The Wings announced Wednesday that the game will be held at the 20,000-seat American Airlines Center, where Clark played in the Final Four with Iowa 2 years ago. That is about 20 miles from College Park Center at UT Arlington, which has a capacity of 6,251 and where the Wings are playing their 10th and expected final season since the franchise moved from Tulsa, Oklahoma in 2016. They are planning to move next year into an arena being renovated that is part of the Dallas Convention Center and less than 2 miles from the AAC. Having the best women's basketball players on the planet playing in a world-class venue such as American Airlines Center is truly fitting. Hosting this game at AAC provides our athletes with the well-deserved opportunity to be showcased in front of a record home crowd. Wings CEO Greg Bibb said, "Playing our first game in our future home city of Dallas offers our fans not only a new and unique opportunity to experience the WNBA, but also enjoy a preview of what is to come." In the 2023 Women's Final Four at the AAC, Clark and the Hawkeyes upset top-seeded South Carolina in the national semifinal before losing to LSU in the title game. Iowa also made it to the national championship game last season, losing to the Gamecocks in Cleveland in what was Clark's final college game. The Wings are tabbing the June 27th game as a night in Dallas. It is expected to feature the 3 most recent #1 WNBA draft picks, the Wings' upcoming selection on April 14th, along with Indiana teammates Clark 2024 and Aaliyah Boston 2023, who both were WNBA Rookie of the Year. Dallas also hosts Indiana on Aug 1, a game that is still scheduled to be played at the Wings' usual home arena. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are causing scheduling conflicts for any other acts who might be looking to book some of the biggest basketball venues in the country this summer. That's because yet another road game for Clark and the Fever has been moved to a larger venue in order to accommodate demand, with the Dallas Wings announcing the matchup between the two teams on June 27th will be held at American Airlines Center. This will allow approximately 13,000 more fans to attend the game and will mark the first time a WNBA game has been played there. This latest venue change can be added to a long list that includes 2 games against the Chicago Sky being relocated to the United Center, as well as the Atlanta Dream and Washington Mystics also seeking out more suitable arenas to host the WNBA roadshow that Clark and the Fever have become. It could be argued that Clark and the Fever never play a true road game due to the outsized attention and casual interest contests the team receives. This has been evidenced over and over again through these numerous venue changes, with no signs of slowing anytime soon. This is, of course, great news for women's basketball, the host cities and teams, and the WNBA as a whole. And the excitement around the 2025 season appears to be reaching a fever pitch, complete with schedule changes to make sure there is less conflict over the sure-to-be hot tickets.